When you think of the future that your children will be growing up in, how do you imagine it? Is it with self-driving cars, robots performing surgeries on their own, or even something as crazy as a personal assistant that can do all of your household chores for you? Well, seeing as many of these things already exist, it's safe to say that this imaginable future is coming quick. All of these wonderful inventions fall under the category of artificial intelligence, or AI for short. AI is any kind of man-created intelligence designed with the goal of fulfilling common human tasks for us. And today I will explain the intricacies of artificial intelligence and why thoroughly educating yourself about it can be extremely important. So where exactly does AI come from? So a little bit of the history behind it. In December of 1955, the first form of AI was created by scientists Alan Newell, Cliff Shaw, and Herbert Simon. Excuse me. Their creation was called Logic Theorist, which was a program designed to mimic the problem-solving skills of a human and was funded by the Research and Development Corporation. And I found that on benefits and risks of artificial intelligence. This invention is what opened the gates for many advancements, and many scientists were quick to follow and create some artificial intelligence of their own. So what are some good examples of artificial intelligence? So today with me, I brought my iPhone, which has the first example I was talking about is Apple's Siri. Siri is the everyday helper that we all use on our iPhones, and it's one of the most widely known and used forms of artificial intelligence. So you use Siri. My phone is turned off right now, but if I were to say, "Hey Siri, what are some restaurants near me?"
One option I found is concession stand on North Razorback Road. Does that one sound good?
So Siri is something as simple as asking a question or telling it to do a command for your phone, and it's always listening and done for you, but made to be human-like, as you could tell. Another example would be Google Maps, which is the navigation assistant that can tell you how to get anywhere in the world with just a couple of touches on your phone or computer. Excuse me. A couple of different types of artificial intelligence. The first kind is narrow AI, which is the more common form, like the examples I previously mentioned above, which are designed solely for common tasks. Then you have general AI, which is the more advanced form of artificial intelligence that is meant to outperform humans at all cognitive tasks. So AI is not perfect, it's got some pros and cons. So some of the pros to it, with these advancements in technology, life can be actually made much simpler with the help of AI, and it can save us a lot of time by doing all our jobs for us. With further advancements in general AI, the AI could eventually outperform human beings, though this is not projected to be possible until about 2060, which is also from that same benefits and risks of artificial intelligence article from earlier. Some of the cons to it, many top researchers believe that with AI outperforming humans, we could actually be outsmarted and therefore overtaken and overpowered at some point, which obviously is not ideal. But another thing is with some AI having the overall goal of destruction, an example of that being a heat-seeking missile, the possibility of artificial intelligence malfunctioning and causing mass damage is actually very real. So there's also some myths about artificial intelligence and some misconceptions. I'm sorry. Many people think that robots are actually the main threat to the evolution of artificial intelligence, but it's really misaligned intelligence. Misaligned intelligence is a big threat due to the fact that it does not need any kind of body or physical form of any kind. It only needs connection to the internet to do its job. And credited scientist Stephen Hawking actually warned everyone of the danger of AI robots, but it's been recently understood that misaligned intelligence is significantly more dangerous. Another one is that AI can't have goals. AI can absolutely have goals. And there's a quote from, The History of AI. It says, "If that heat-seeking missile were chasing you, you probably wouldn't sit there and exclaim, 'I'm not worried,' because machines can't have goals." That just doesn't make sense. But other than the heat-seeking missiles, other things like Apple Siri also has goals. It has the goal of listening to you and figuring it out what it is that you'd like to learn or have accomplished. Another myth is that they can't have feelings. Though AI can be designed in mind to express some sort of emotions, everything is based off how the creator makes it. So if they want they're artificial intelligence to have some kind of feelings, then it can have feelings. But the main thing with feelings is that if robots are to become self-aware, they can become too powerful, and that's where the scary part of being overtaken is coming from. So let's take a look back at what all we've covered today. We went over the basis of artificial intelligence, a little bit of the history of it, and many of the different reasons that people have for and against it. Artificial intelligence is not something to disregard and let other people worry about due to how quickly it's advancing and how relevant it's becoming in today's society. I believe that educating yourself on the importance of the topic is an absolute necessity at the bare minimum, and I hope I helped accomplish that for everyone here today. Thank you.